Hi everyone, this is Kasha. I'm feeling artsy, and today we're going to learn how to draw a pleated skirt. We're going to draw it from the front and from the back. If you enjoy drawing with me, make sure you subscribe down below. Before we begin drawing the skirts, I want you to practice drawing some pleats first. So we're just going to concentrate on two basic pleats. The first type of pleats is the side pleats. They're also called knife pleats. And to draw them, you want to draw a line, just like a little light line, just your guide. And first let's draw how we will draw them if we're looking at them straight on or we're above them. So you would have a straight line, you would go up a little bit, then go back down to your guideline, up a little bit, down again, up, down, up, down, kind of like a zigzag. And then you want to draw these lines going to the top, and here are your pleats. Now there's a bunch of shading here, so you can work on that, but that's pretty much it. Now let's say you're not looking at your pleats straight on, you're looking at them from a little bit of the below, so you can actually see the folds. So then again, you would follow your line, but instead of going straight up, you will draw a zigzag like this. So you go back, and then you draw your straight line up, you connect this little triangle and darken it. Up and darken your triangle. Up and darken your triangle. And you can make these deeper, you can make them bigger, so then you're even more down. It all depends how your pleats are. Now let's draw the other kind of pleats. They're called box pleats, and that's when the fabric folds 2 times. So let's do the same thing. Let's draw it from looking straight on or from above. So in that thing you have a line and almost like a rectangle shape. Then you have a gap, you have another shape like that, and this is above. So to demonstrate, you can erase this line, and there's a lot of darkness here. And then you have another one, so another one behind, and then one in the front, and this is darkness, and this line is not there. Now if you would do this looking like this, so you're looking from below, then you would have a line and you would do a zigzag, but it goes this way, comes back, and it does it again, because it folds both ways. And just like here, you would go up with this pleat and then fill in your triangles here. Straight up, fill in your triangle. So I hope this makes sense and this helps. Now let's draw the skirt. So first thing, draw a skinny rectangle, and that's your waistline. There's the body going up there. Now we're interested about what's going on down here. So imagine the hips. And now we need our skirt to go on these hips. So the skirt would hug the hips, and then you would flare out in a little curve. Now let's add the pleats to our curve. So we will pretty much follow the technique I showed you. So first you follow the line, then you go up a little bit, and you go back down, and you do it again until you make it all the way across your skirt. Then you draw your lines that go to the top of the skirt. And you also want to add some shadings to make it more realistic. We can add the legs here if we want to. So one's going to be a little bit more in the front, the other one a little bit more in the back. Some shading on the legs, and that's pretty much our pleated skirt. Now let's draw it from the back. So in the back, same thing, first a little rectangle for the waistline. Body, there's a body up here, right? And then we need to draw the buttocks, so you want to draw a round shape, just so you kind of know where the skirt goes, and that's the front of the body, and this is about where our legs will go. So now the same skirt needs to get on this butt and go out, and I'm gonna make it a little more sassy. So instead of folding this way, I'm gonna go out like this. So it's lifting up on the butt, and now we're not looking at these from this way, we're gonna be looking from underneath. So straight line, and then go up in a zigzag, and up in a zigzag, and up in a zigzag. And then you're going to connect these lines and connect these to make a little triangle that's going to be dark with a shadow. Now we can make a fold here because there's this, the skirt goes to the front, so a little bit more shadow. And the same thing, we can fold it here, and I'm actually going to make another pleat here, so another triangle that goes out this way and folds again here. And now the final pleat that is in the back, or in the front really, and all of this needs to be darkened some because it's underneath. We can darken her cheeks some here, her legs, and there you have it. So from the front and from the back, and straight on and from underneath. I hope my video helped you. Make sure to give me a thumbs up and come back to see me soon.